And I think one of the key things about DX surveys is that they're really asking questions that are incredibly relevant to the day-to-day lives of the people you're surveying. I think that's one of the key reasons you're seeing so much more engagement with DX surveys than that framing of the survey is really important up front, like explaining to people why this relates to the work they're doing day in and day out, tying real world problems to the DX metrics that you're looking to get out of these surveys. As a leader, explaining to your engineers like why this is going to be helpful to you to advocate for them, how this is going to help you prioritize the things that matter most to them and actually make progress and move forward with those things.
The team knows what's going on. Let the team assess themselves. Let the team drive some of this. And, you get much better results because it's theirs.
But what the DX metrics are doing, they're giving you that data right off the bat in a really simple, straightforward way. So you can see, okay, this is a problem for 90% of teams. This is something we need to address. One of the things we do with typically with DX surveys is we ask our engineers, what are your top priorities? Like which of these things is really dragging on you? And so I think it's important to understand what those priorities are, look for the ones that you can impact immediately, bring tools that you're already using in your day-to-day to tackle some of these problems. Story mapping is a tool that we use extensively when we're developing features for customers, but you can absolutely use story mapping to look at your own personal kind of user journeys. What is the outcome that you're looking for? What is the user journey that kind of gets us there? Let's break that down and understand where the pain points are and then take off a slice and execute on that just as we would execute on any other user story for a customer.
Yeah, that's a great pro tip to apply things that we do all of the time, like BDD to your actual process in your organization and things like that. Yeah, it's a really cool idea.
One of the things as an engineering manager that took me a while to kind of get my head around is that I run this team. I can make a difference. I can say we're going to spend 20% of our time to improve our developer experience. And you can make that decision. You don't have to wait for someone to make that for you, but then use these opportunities to measure that and demonstrate how your team is delivering better because of that. And that's going to help you build up that trust and that empowerment.
Well said. Another phrase that I would often use, I learned this a long time ago: better to beg forgiveness than ask permissions. So yeah, just do it.
A lack of confidence in dev teams often comes from not being able to measure success and also potentially overcommitting. The way you build confidence in a team is by tackling a lot of small problems, delivering effectively, learning from them, having those frequent wins. That's why as an industry we've moved towards this frequent iterative process, right? It's to get those frequent wins and to get that frequent feedback, and that confidence is built by that frequent learning and that frequent achievement. It's something that needs constant work and focus. If you can really look at the small things, the small changes, and get your team to a place where they are consistently achieving those small things, their confidence will grow. And I think DX specifically, it comes back to that measuring things we're already doing. If these things we're consistently trying to improve as teams and as engineering managers, we understand that we're making progress, but sometimes you forget about the progress you've made, or you really can't quantify how the things you've done or the things you've changed have actually had a positive impact. And so that's what DX is bringing to the table, is that ability to quantify that.
Yeah, so I think the short answer, of course, is, do you see how DevEx can help with that problem? Yeah, I think that would help focus on the various aspects of the experience to make it so that we're successful, and that begets confidence typically.